Okay, it's time to connect some code into this design that we have made. And to do that, we're going to use a graphical user interface. If you go up to the right hand corner, we're in the designer mode where we put the elements together, the buttons and that sort of thing. Now we got to connect some logic to it. Click the blocks, it comes up with an empty sheet, and this is where we're going to put the logic. If you look over here on the left, you'll notice that it has already identified button 1, button 2, the different elements in this. So let's look at button 1 and click it. And here are all of the events and things that you can do with that button 1. Just like if you wrote in Java, it's an event-driven situation where something happens, something responds to it. In this case, when button 1 is clicked, we want to do something. And when button 2 is clicked, we want to do something. And when button 3 is clicked, we want to do something. So, and what is that thing we want to do? We want it to be able to move, or no, I shouldn't say move. We want to be able to take the picture of the when Aiden clicks on the rock or the scissors, the paper, and put it in this image area down here. So we can look down here into the image area, click that, and it can look at here, set image to animation, other things here. Here's one. Set image 1 to picture. Bingo, put it in there. And so picture to what? Well, in this particular case, we want to actually name it. So we'll go to text. We'll grab this thing right here, pop it in there, and we will actually type in, the first one I think was rock.jpg. That was the name of the file. And then we'll take this and we'll duplicate it. And we'll drag it down here and put it into button 2. But in that particular case, we don't want to call it rock. We want to call it scissors. Scissors. And then we want to take and duplicate that again and drag it down here. And this is paper, but in my case I think I called it roll. You can call it, obviously, call it anything you want. But in this case I think we uploaded it as roll. Whoops. Roll. And so bingo, there we have it. Now the question is, does this actually sort of do what it is? I'm anxious to see myself whether it happens. So we'll go up here to connect, and we'll connect to the AI companion. There's the code that is put on there. Once again, I could use the camera with the QR, or I could just type in the 6-letter code, which is what I'm going to try. UWPJLF, and connect. See if it happens. There it is. It goes, and it popped up on my screen right there. Okay, and now the question, whoops, sorry. Make sure I get it right there where it's at. And then the question is, what happens if I push rock? It puts rock down there. And what if I push scissor? Scissors show up down there. And if I push roll, the roll shows up. So it's great. It works just like we wanted to. All right, and now we'll have to deal with the other one. Enough for now.